You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't trust nobody, grip the trick, nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set. Woo, 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 woo. Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a coupe. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat down her walls loose. Hop in the fall. I tell that bitch to come for me. I swear these niggas is under me. They hating the devil keep jumping me. Back rows on me, keep me company. Hey, we did the most. Yeah, pull up and goes. Yeah, my diamonds a choker. Holding up, I with no holster. Read the ruler, diamond cooler. This a roller, not a mule. Dabbing on them like the usual. Magic with the brick do voodoo. Courtside with a bad bitch. Then I send the bitch through Uber. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. I'm not stupid, so I keep the Uzi. Records on records, got backers on backers, so my money making my back ache. You niggas got a low act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. Fat cookie blunt in the ashtray. Two bitches just national smash day. Hop in the limb, have a drag race. I let them birds take a bath, babe. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trick, nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Pour four, I'm dropping muddy out of space. Kid, cut, introduce me to your bitch's wifey, and we know she slutty. Broke a brick down, nutty, buddy, now that nigga ducky. Don't move too fast, I might shoot you. Draco bad and bougie. I'm always hanging with shooters. Might be posted somewhere secluded. Still be playing with pots and pans. Call me Quavo Ratatouille. Run with that set, call me Booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the ooze? I pull up, I hop out with all of the drugs and the good luck. I'm cooking, I'm whipping into it. Rock up, let it lock up. I gave her 10 racks, I told her go shopping and spend it all at the pop-up. These bitches, they fucking so dick and they bustin' for Instagram, get your clout up. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. Big Dyco, get it dope, Macy. Great.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trick, nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Yo.
Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100
What's going on, Nick? Not much, ain't? This is NKNX. We got A-Bar here.
A-Bar, co-host of Satyourday Radio. This is episode
A-Bar, right? Your name's A-Bar?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. It's been a little while, man.
I know, man. What episode is this? 13?
Episode 13, lucky number 13.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a little while. We might be a little rusty.
What's going on with this weather, man? Like,
this weather sucks.
it was snowing, then it was raining, and then it stopped, and then it was like sunshine. It was like spring, and just like cold.
It sucks.
I don't know what's going on, man.
This is the kind of cold that's painful. Like any part of your skin that's exposed just hurts. It's not even just like it's cold; it just hurts.
Everywhere.
Feels like you're burning. It's so cold it burns.
It's the worst, man.
How was your morning?
Pretty swell. I was just preparing some studying for a midterm tomorrow. My last one, my final one. Then I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Everything turned out pretty well. All my finals was like probably A's, B's.
What kind of final you got going?
A lot of stuff, man.
And how are classes?
It's cool.
My classes suck.
You're taking business courses, right?
My business courses, yeah. Everything's good, though. Everything's good, but it could be better, like anything. I'm glad we're finally back doing this, though. It's been a little while.
Same, man. I thought we fell off the map. People thought we just
Yeah, people started forgetting. People started making their own podcast. They're like, Saturday's not having podcasts anymore. Let's just start one.
I know, man.
I know 3 people who started podcasts within the last 2 weeks. But luckily, we're back. We got a couple people with us.
We have a few guests today with us.
We got some people that want to talk to us.
Would you like to introduce
Yeah, the
yourselves?
label put the money on the table, baby. We here.
We got what's it called? Cuplife. We got Cuplife here.
Yeah. Cup life to the next life.
You know. What up, though, man?
What's going on, man? How was your mornings? First of all, we got 2 people here from Cuplife. Cuplife is how many people? How many would you say close associates?
A large collective.
I would say the whole earth.
The whole
Everybody is cup life. It's a
Everybody.
lifestyle thing,
So 14 billion.
Yeah, around there, estimated, more or less,
right.
What is the Earth population? Hold on, let me look it up.
I think easy doubled it. I think it's 8 billion.
I think it's 8 billion.
It's 14
It's gotta
billion
be.
is probably a lot of heads.
That's a lot of people right
More.
there.
But out of that 14 billion, 14 billion are cup life.
All right,
Oh, look, I called it.
7 billion. So we got 7 billion members in Cuplife.
We call them lifers.
Right.
So that'd be 7 billion lifers.
I like that. That's a shirt. 7 billion.
And what are their roles? All 7 billion. Just
Just wake up every day, you celebrate your life, man. Whether it's you wake up, fill your cup up with orange juice. Wake up, fill it up with some champagne. Whatever your preference is, mimosas maybe.
Ugh,
But
that's nasty.
the main
nasty.
Mimosas?
I like them. If they're free, that's about it.
endless.
I wouldn't make my own. I wouldn't make a mimosa for myself.
Yeah, go to
That's
DC, man. They got the endless mimosas down there. Go to brunch. It's lit.
DC.
Yes. DCB.
Oh, yeah, DC. DCB. I think they ready, B. DCB. DC is where it's at, B.
But out of the 7 billion, we got 2 people here. And what are your names?
My name is Easy to Wavy, the waviest of them all. Ow. Shout out to my man's Max B. He'll be home soon.
Ow. Raunchy Rabbit in the flesh. J-Wop. I'm here, baby.
And what are your roles in Cuplife Incorporated?
Okay. I'm the co-founder, brand ambassador, creative director. That's my role. We all work hand in hand collectively on the LLC. It's me, Sativa. Shout out to Sativa. He got caught up in the city today, couldn't make it. Big ups to him. He plays a major role in the key.
J-Wop, Raunchy Rabbit. I am the founder. I'm the musician. I do a lot of creative thinking. We all work together, but other than that, flyers, graphic designing, but my main thing is music, so be on the lookout for a lot of music coming from me.
So let's get into part of the reason why we wanted you here was to really get into the nitty gritty of what Cuplife is, how it started, the stuff people don't really know. Okay. So when exactly did it start?
And why did you want to start throwing parties in the first place?
Well, who wouldn't want to throw parties? I guess I think that would be the.
We're just gonna start with around high school,
early time.
I mean, coming up in high school, you're gonna start drinking. That's automatic. I mean, if you live in the average teenage life. You're gonna start drinking, and we always been just the ones to be the outcast or the ones that just like to turn up. So we happened to throw a lit ass party. You know?
We actually threw a surprise party for WAP.
Mm-hmm.
It was what was that, like 17th birthday, something like that?
Oh man,
16.
Yeah, and
yeah, 16. That was definitely 16.
yeah, I pretty much like had to put it all together.
definitely not legal to drink.
Oh,
No,
definitely
definitely
not. But me being born and raised in West Orange, this was right when like Instagram was getting lit.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, we didn't even. It was a surprise party, so it was really off the text. But the party turned out crazy. It was basement, first floor, backyard, and it was just it was crazy.
Kitchen.
Like this was like the first thing, and then senior year we threw another party for him. Out of control, got shut down like 30 minutes into it. There's so many people.
Right.
So we sat back and we figured we could probably make a little money off of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that summer we threw our first, I would say, legit Cuplife party at Sativa's backyard. I think it was like ladies free and like guys $2. At the end of the night, we went upstairs and we counted like 7 something. We're like, we're seniors in high school counting like $7.50, something like that.
Cash.
Yeah, cash. It's like, whoa, like hold on, we might be on to something here. So that's a little bit of how like the party situation started. We kind of.
But you didn't have the name yet, or
or
did you?
No, the name was established.
Yeah, the name was definitely established before
calling
then.
it. Cuplife parties. Like, yo, are you going to the Cuplife party? Cuplife party. Cuplife party. So that was already locked in already.
Yeah, like we were, in high school we had T-shirts with just like the regular logo on it. And I think
Mo started buzzing actually. Cause
Yeah.
when we came to school, me and him was the first ones to pull up with him. So people was like, "What the fuck? Like, these guys that's fire. Let me get one."
Yeah, I think actually from like the profits from the party, we went to New York and like those real sketchy ass warehouses and stuff.
Yeah.
We bought like 100 different colored Gildan T-shirts that fit like they shrunk into like a small for your dog or something. But we ended up selling like I think it was like 70 the first week.
Word.
Literally, like Sativa was driving his mother's car around. We were going to all the local towns and stuff. So it was pretty dope. It just started picking up a little bit.
Besides the quality of the tee, the actual design was fire. Though we had numerous colors like tie-dye tees, and that was before everyone was wearing the tie-dye tees. We had Easy talking about, yo, we gotta get tie-dye.
The bleach tees, that I think I started that. I was bleaching T-shirts in like 2012.
Wow.
I was bleaching T-shirts in 2012. Shout out Stronghold.
You heard it from the source.
Sheesh. So I seen you sometimes too, Easy at Stronghold as well.
Yes, that's the hold where the strong key is.
How did that turn about? Like,
actually, I always actually found out about Stronghold. I want to say my senior year, and I never really bought anything there. When I went, like the certain pieces I did want was in my size, which they sell out really quick. So if you see some on the gram, you got to get on that.
yeah.
But I always been around, and the Bloomfield location had closed down for about like 9 months. So when they reopened, I was at Orange Fest in Orange. Shout out to Strag. I was chopping it up with Duke, the owner of Roselle Park, and I was like, I know you guys are opening up Bloomfield, so if you guys need anything, just let me know.
Roselle, USA.
So that's kind of how that came about. I've been there for almost a year now. I started in like January. And it's been really dope, man. I've been meeting a lot of new people, just networking a lot.
Tell them about the few people that ran up in there.
Yes, name a couple.
Names that came
I met Waka Flocka, Lil Herb, Bibby. That's a few. There's many people. Basketball players coming there, football players. It's really dope. It's actually a really dope spot for Jersey and like the underground scene for the culture, man. Like, they're always doing like pop-up shops. They always helping out like local designers, whether it's carrying their stuff. Even if they come in and we just give them tips, man. It's like we just here for the people.
Right.
And how do those people? Because I'm curious about it. How do they find out about the store? Because it's a very small location. It's not like they have a lot of branches. So like, how does Waka Flocka figure out how to go to Stronghold? Or is it the owner that may have connections?
Well, it's kind of funny actually. I'll tell you about how strong Waka Flocka came through. He was actually at a sneaker expo the same day at MetLife, I believe it was. He was just, I think, in Montclair, and I think somebody knows his stylist. I forgot who it was, and they were like just looking like a quick place to stop, cash out real quick. So they were, we're in Bloomfield, and he was right in the area, so he came through. It was crazy, bro. It was like my day off, and Mikey hit me like, "Yo, bro, come here now. Waka's here." Well, he's coming. I'm like, Waka? Like, nah, that's not Waka. Like, I'm hard in the paint Waka. Like, we grew up off that. Like,
Waka Flocka?
Yeah, like, Waka. Like, Waka. Like, the real Waka. Like, so that was really dope, bro. Like, just, he was there for a whole, like, maybe 30 minutes, but I was just chopping it up with him, bro. Honestly, like, just asking him questions. Nothing too weird, like, asking him for a handout or, like, favors, but I'm just asking him, like, regular stuff just to see how, like, he is, but he's.
Don't want to be no groupie in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Walker.
Definitely, bro. Like, probably all the rap dudes I met, he's one of the realest, though. I'll give that to him. He's a real dude. Was in there popping bands. Yeah.
Really?
He's a rapper.
I'd expect him to be too.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely like a real dude, bro. Like, just the way he carries himself, he was telling me, like, yo, bro, like, I don't even like the industry. He was just telling me, like, little things about the industry and his insight on it. But he was like, yeah, man, like, I don't even wear jewelry anymore. People look at me like I'm crazy when I'm in the club with no jewelry on. But, he was like, he really just kind of had to step back and just, like, he felt like he wasn't like himself, kind of. Wearing, like, jewelry and, like, really portraying that lifestyle. It was like he kind of was telling me he got lost in it and he fell back a little bit from it. And, like, you could tell just the way he's carrying himself. Like, he had no jewelry when he came in. He was pretty humble.
Like, he figured out his priorities, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. Which I could see where it gets, a little crazy.
Because you get lost, I guess. When you get to a certain point, you just get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, definitely. Lost in the
sauce, man. Don't get lost in the sauce, man.
And what do you guys do outside of? Because we know what Easy does. What do you work at Stronghold? You help out there, but what do you do outside of Cuplife? Outside what people see on the gram?
Outside of that, man, I'm always working. Like, other than, I'm just always trying to be in the studio. I'm always cooking up graphics. I'm always doing something to better myself, working on my own craft. So, aside from turning up my friends at these parties, setting up these events, you can catch me in the studio. You catch me in my room making music, designing something for somebody, just spreading my craft, really.
I remember seeing you September, I believe, at a Cuplife event too.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah. He was performing.
You probably saw me at that one. I did the Bang Out 3, and that that was a big thing because that was my first actual real showcase, and it was for my event. So that was something I was looking forward to for forever, and I didn't even expect it to be me because I started off as a producer, so I wasn't expecting me to be up there. Next thing you know, I started doing music. People starting to like my song. They like my voice. Next thing you know, I'm up on stage. So that was a big thing. Bang Out 3, that was a success. Shout out to everybody that came.
And for the record, you've been doing music since I've known you.
Yeah, we were in
sixth grade
class. Yeah,
I don't remember.
It was called General Music. And
yeah,
I thought we were gonna be in there playing drums or something. They had us in there with the
most BS class,
the wackest class ever, with the shake. I thought we were gonna be in there.
And you were like the only one who was good at the piano lessons.
Right.
I know when I first met WAP, right? He moved. I guess you came from Jersey City in 06, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he moved from Jersey City to West Orange, and I remember just being in his house, bro. He's recreating the grinding beat with the generic FL Studio sounds, like the only 4 sounds they're automatically uploaded with. So it's dope though, just to see his growth, bro, from like literally recreating grinding from like the 4 sample sounds you upload FL to like now he's
anyone who use FL, those sounds.
Yeah, those 4 sounds. So like it's just dope to see the progression from that to now producing and writing and just like the whole creative end of what he's doing now. I definitely seen the growth firsthand, and you know, I like it. It's dope.
That's because I remember you were one of the first people I saw drumming on desks. Like, I didn't know that was like a...
Bro, I got in so much trouble for doing that throughout my school years, banging on desks. Teachers constantly, Justice, stop banging on your desk. We could be taking a test, and I'll start banging on my desk. I'm doing it now, and I didn't even try to do it, but word.
And you were really good, so I remember, like, that's when I started, like, banging on desks and shit.
I mean, we was in the music class together. I'm sure you've been working on your music just like me, man.
In our own ways, yeah.
Of course.
I work on other people's music, I guess, right now. Oh,
man.
We got Arnold in the building now.
Rare form. This is a rare
hey,
appearance.
We got Arnold. Young Slim in the building. We got Scoob here.
Damn, I remember when Arnold threw that party at his house.
Oh, wait. No. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, I was there. I was definitely there.
Hold on. We got it, because that was definitely a topic that we were going to cover, but that has to be.
Okay. We have
put
to
that
save
in
that. Yeah. I got my own. Yeah, I got a lot of things to say.
Let's
about
give Scoob a break. He just walked in with his Hogwarts scarf.
Gryffindor.
Oh, man.
But for the record, we really go back a lot.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Roman, we go back.
Lord.
I've known you, honestly, almost my whole life.
Pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Remember, right?
As far as you,
Yeah, that's it.
we go way back.
And our parents were co-workers,
Definitely.
our mothers, so we really go back. And Justice was one of my first friends in 6th grade.
Right.
Probably like
Yeah, me
first
too.
5 friends.
Right. Hell yeah, bro.
So from my perspective, at least, from knowing you guys for so long, it's really crazy how you guys grew these parties that were just house parties into an actual brand.
Right.
And I think it's just so cool when you guys have your own style now. You know, you know what to expect now at a Cuplife party.
Right.
And I feel like that's so hard to do with anything in general when you're having a brand, when you're starting a company, to make your own style in something that differentiates yourself than other people.
You know what it was to us is I never like and to be honest, we don't consider ourselves party promoters at all. Our end goal is to really do like concerts, music festival. Cuplife is definitely a platform for, you know, all creatives, not just artists. You know, we everything. You could do anything, whether you were a painter,
art,
anything.
It's the culture behind it.
So we pretty much are working on right now, trying to figure out different ways to implement other artists and creators into the brand, because we want it to really be like a platform just for everybody to network and create with. So for an example, we just started a series called Tuned Up Tuesdays, where we have all local unsigned artists, local and non-local artists, submit their music. And every Tuesday we pick a winner. We give them blog placement, and what we've been doing is, you know, just writing down and keeping contact with those people, just for future events we do, whether it's a showcase or a party, you know, just in case we need a performance or something. We're definitely trying to implement that in the brand as well.
It's just keeping the people involved. You know, the people want to be involved.
Yeah. And then the party scene, man, is pretty much like, I remember when I was partying, it was just straight Jersey club music, like 06, bro. I was in the parties, like, just riding ass for 3-4 hours straight. Like, we would literally,
balls hurting.
Yeah, like,
balls hurt.
I've seen people's pants, like my friend's pants ripped from dancing with girls so much. Like, I would go home and, like, my pelvis area would hurt and be like sore and tender,
sore for like 2 days
from hitting into the beat all night,
from your belt hitting your stomach too much.
So but yeah, and we got a little older, and it was just like, I personally feel like I kind of just grew out of the club music thing a little bit, and you know, I wanted to, when I party, I don't want to hear club music too much. I'd like to hear like rap and different types of music, you know, just underground, a lot of underground music. Like, I want to be in a party and hear like some new 21 Savage or something like that type of wavelength. So what we tried to do was just switch up the way we party a little bit and how everyone parties. Of course, we still, you got to pay homage to the Jersey Club. I mean, that's pretty much how the party scene kind of grew out here.
Yeah.
Word.
At least from my knowledge. So
That's the foundation.
That's
yeah, that's definitely the foundation. You always got to pay homage to that. But we just try to, you know, change the image. Like everyone, I remember maybe 4 or 5 years ago, if that, people would have like the half-ass naked girl on their flyer.
Yeah.
That would never be at the party.
They still do that. They
still do that. And it's just
And
like,
they'll always do it.
yeah, they always will.
Yeah, it's gonna go on forever.
But being different, talking about branding, that's one thing we noticed with our flyers. You don't ever really see that.
Right.
We actually, bro, like me and Wappa sit down for days until we can get a great
we
creative,
master that flyer,
like creative concepts, just for the art, like down to the art, to the music that's played, to the vibes that's set, and the energy in the party. Like we just try and
none of
yeah, it's really giving somebody an experience. We want to be like, you know, 10, 15 years down the line, be like, damn, bro, like remember back in the day. Like those parties were crazy, bro. Those Cuplife parties, like we want that to be people's like memory and like their youth, like their childhood almost. You know, we're still young. I don't want it, like we're not children obviously anymore, but we want people to like give that to people so they remember that forever.
Yeah. One of their best experiences was like a Cuplife party. Someone actually said that to me, like, yo, that was like, that Cuplife party was the best party I've been to. I think it was Tip Drill too, and that was tough too because we did Tip Drill, and if you know Tip Drill, that's from Nelly's song from years ago, with all the girls shaking their asses in the video. So you know we brought that theme together. We got people wear jerseys, wristbands, headbands, just
pretty
bring
much
that vibe through.
Pretty much like a modern, you know, 2000s party.
Yeah.
That was at the Cage, right?
Yeah, that was at the Cage. And the thing is like, it's funny, I was just saying this the other day, is like, people don't understand that time's really moving. Like, we're about to be in 2017.
Right.
By the time you know it, we'll be like 2020. So, the 90s is like a great golden era for music. But what about the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Like, are we ever going to grow out of the 90s music, hip-hop, and like start paying homage to that early 2000s like music?
I agree.
Well, you know what? From my perspective as a DJ, it's happening because
It's happening right now.
It is.
Wow.
You're right, because what we're planning on doing for next semester for the radio station is throwing an early 2000s party.
Dope.
Because if you think about it, when were the freshmen born that are coming in right now? 99.
Yes.
98. They're not 90s kids. They're early 2000s.
Exactly.
So you play the 90s stuff, they think that's dad's music.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
You play the early 2000s stuff, that's their childhood.
Yeah.
You know, Low, Flowrider, that's their childhood.
Like 06 was when I was partying, bro.
You
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they look at, like, that's their throwback.
Yeah.
Whereas that's our middle school.
Yeah, we were like, I know 06 was like a big year to me. I you know,
That's
95 is a dope year because I always remember everything from like 06 I was in 6th grade, 07 I was in 7th grade, and so on.
Right.
So it's like 6th grade was like, I think that's when everyone starts to party more. You don't really party when you're in like middle like yeah.
Right.
I went to like my first couple of parties in like 6th grade, 7th grade, and they weren't like parties, but like, you know, parties. We call them parties. They probably were trash, but
I mean, how are they going to be good? I mean, you can't do anything.
Yeah,
but I mean,
but 06
You can't do coke or heroin at 6th grade, you know.
Well,
That's
what type
my
of party is that, man? Come on.
and those are my parties.
where's the
You need to come out to mine.
If there's no blow,
Where's the
there's
fucking
no
blow,
blow.
baby? Where's the blow, baby?
I've never done coke, but I'll tell you one thing: I am gonna do coke in LA one day with like Diddy or somebody.
Gotta do it off a pair of tits. Gotta do it off
With
a
a beautiful view.
Oh yeah, of course. You in LA?
Yeah, 06 was that year. That's when I met both of y'all. 06. That was 06. I met both of you guys.
Did you think Cuplife would be where it is now, or did you think you'd stop? Like, all right, end of high school, we're gonna stop this. I'm tired of this.
You know what? Like if you were to ask me like 4 years ago if I knew we would like be at least this known, I probably wouldn't know that. Because I would say that we're definitely influencers. Like I've noticed a lot of things we do when it's like the first time, you start to see people copy slowly. And
Trend.
Yeah,
set trends.
It's
That's what we
nothing
wanna
wrong
do.
with that. But I definitely didn't know it would get this big. Right now, we're just really working. We're at a point right now to where we're really just trying to level up and switch over to that concert lane. Like, we'll forever do parties because that's how we came up. But when we do a party, we want to keep it like give you that full Cup Life experience.
Right.
So
and every year we've gotten better. Every event.
Yeah.
we've
the numbers
gotten
have
better and
definitely
better.
been like doubling yearly. So, we no one's really doing shows in Jersey like that, man. So
Not to that scale.
yeah, so I feel like it's I don't want to say an open lane, but not a lot of people are doing it. Shout outs to the people who are definitely doing it. But I mean, the culture kind of needs that. You bring an artist out here, for instance, say even if it's like Travis Scott or somebody, and you get like 4 or 5 people just to underline them. Like, I mean, that's big for people who who've never performed under somebody like that.
Huge.
Yeah, even if it's not somebody of that prestige as Travis Scott, it could be somebody who costs like 5 bands or 10 bands to book. But regardless, like, that'll probably be like the biggest show they've been on. And I noticed that with like, you go to Atlanta, people are doing shows all day long out there. You go to New York, I haven't a lot of people have been telling me the New York scene is like a little iffy right now. But even New York, people are
New
doing
York's
shows.
very pop right now.
Definitely.
The clubs is very pop, even in hip hop clubs.
But pop will always be in. I love pop.
Yeah, but it
music.
just seems like it's more than anything else. You know what I mean?
understand.
Yeah. Speaking of clubs too, man, like the club scene, bro, is really bad out here right now. So, like, you see us, we do like a lot of warehouse, loft type of things. We do that just because it's more free. You could roll up, smoke, drink, bring your own bottle.
Chill out.
Yeah, it's like controlled chaos almost, as
Like
opposed
what we-
to.
like
It's
what
a
we
vibe,
really
like,
started with.
The last one just like that too was a vibe. Same thing.
It's definitely the vibes, bro. It's like we try and just give you something that you don't get anywhere else.
Speaking of Travis Scott, you know how much he is?
If I can guess, I'd say maybe $60K right now. I remember he dropped his album last year. I think he was like 35.
He's 100,000
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I could see that.
because we try to get him for Rutgers for next semester for spring, and that was the price we
but,
got.
I mean,
How crazy is that?
it's Travis Scott though, man.
Yeah, but I mean, wow, that's a price,
that's
man. That's
75, bro.
that's a price right there.
Yeah.
That's
Does that come with like stage production and
that.
everything?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that comes with free merch.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You don't have to do anything. But
Yeah,
pay him. And
but
then,
yeah, I hope, but it probably doesn't.
Yeah,
Nah,
definitely not.
definitely doesn't. I want you guys to take us through the creative process of, okay, there's a date that we like in January. We want to do something. Don't even know what it is. Where do you start? Where do you go from there? The names that you come up with, the color of the flyer, you know, because that's always a hard thing. Just in general, coming up with a name for something.
The hardest part.
It's hard,
And
without being corny, without being stupid, you know.
definitely.
That's step number one. We got what are we gonna call
The
it?
name is pretty much like the theme of the event.
Yeah.
For instance, Tip Drill was Tip Drill themed. Jerseys, bandanas, white tees, do-rags.
Right.
We actually have the Hangover event coming up New Year's Eve. Last year was actually New Year's Day, and we called it the Hangover because you're going to be hungover from New Year's Eve. But we did it this year on New Year's Eve because last New Year's Eve, we literally had nothing to do. There's nothing to do out here. So,
What do you mean? There was nothing to do.
No events, no way.
nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay.
Yeah, literally nothing. So, the creative process
That's crazy.
from throwing an event is just pick a venue. I mean, the venues right now, like I said, we rarely do clubs because you don't have full control. Like, we've done events at certain lounges around the area where
We've learned from.
yeah, it's terrible. It's like it's been to a point where I can't even get my own team members in, like the event, and it's like we're promoting this event for like 3 weeks straight, and we're bringing like bands to the establishment, not like a couple hundred, like bro, we've seen like a lot of money off this. And
Shout out Bliss, man. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say the
Bliss
name. I'm just
Lounge
gonna
is
say
crazy,
it.
bro.
I was there for Migos.
Bliss Lounge is crazy, yo.
And
That
you were
was
all
like-
outside. I
Yo.
remember I pulled up,
Yeah, that
and
was-
WAP was just out there with his hands in his pockets,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
and it was cold.
and I'm like, what is going on?
But imagine like me and Sativa, how we feel when we have our team promote for 3 weeks straight, and you know, it's
And
like,
work for more than that.
And it,
Right.
yeah, pretty much. You know, the whole creative content. Shout out to Jersey Crew too. We collabed with them on that event.
Word,
But
definitely.
but it's like, imagine how you feel when you can't even get your own members, and they feel entitled, and it is their event because they put just as much as work in as we did. So it's like, that's why we don't do clubs. It's not like, people don't even really enjoy it that much. Like, I know a lot of people out here in Jersey, bro, is like, they're not gonna go to Bliss Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like the freedom. I'd rather go to a warehouse or something, be able to smoke freely. You know, it's more relaxed
And you
than
get to
anything.
bring that vibe that we want to provide, like, you know.
Yeah, clubs aren't that environment, especially there's a lot of shade and they're very money driven.
Definitely. And
So everything is money. It doesn't matter how to get the money. It's just anything to get the money.
what I think is too, man, you focus on the experience. The money's gonna come. You know, you're not really supposed. Whatever your craft is, of course, you know, everything is driven. We're in America. Everything is driven on money. But I feel like when you're doing something creative and trying to be like an entrepreneur, don't look at the money. Like, the money's gonna come. Look at the experience you're doing, and like, just look at the work that you're putting into it. You know, really put time and effort into it, and I think the money will just automatically be there.
And that's the way you should think. At least you're right. At least in what you guys are doing, but that's just, clubs don't work that way,
Nah,
unfortunately.
not.
So it's cool that you guys are doing your own thing, and that makes you even more original because you don't need a club to have
You
your
don't need
event.
that club
You don't
to
need
take
it.
people out.
You don't need it.
People out to a warehouse.
You just need a room,
yeah,
and you get a room anywhere, and you can make something out of it.
yeah, man, definitely.
What's one of the craziest? I'm pretty sure there's a lot. One of the craziest memories that stick out in your head of something that happened at one of your parties.
Ooh,
Like that one
That's a
thing
good
where,
one.
like, if I ask you that question, that one thing you will always say. You know what I mean?
okay, well, I mean, I know my personal experience.
I'll share mine after you.
All right, I think this was like the Cuplife college tour we were doing. This might have been the third one. Shout out to Strag and SOH. We collabed with them on that. I think we had like who was DJing? I think it was Dark Kent, Bobby Trends, and somebody else. And Bobby Trends.
Oh, I
hopped on.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he started turning up, man, and you know, everybody was turned up. And I'm like, we're all just turned up, you know. I'm just jumping. I'm in the vibe. I'm in the zone, right? I'm jumping up and down, feeling the music, standing on a couch somewhere. He's like, yo, he calls me. Bobby Trends calls me. He's like, yo, bro, like, yo, I fuck with your energy, bro. Like, who are you? Like, what do you do? I'm just like, I'm so turned up, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm Cuplife. My name is Easy. I'm Cuplife. I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, shout out to Easy Cuplife. So now I'm on stage chilling and shit, right? And I think what Chief Keef song was it? It was like Don't Like or some shit. Next thing you know, I'm in the air crowd surfing, bro. That's the first legit time I ever crowd surfed. Like, legs in the air, people really carrying me. I think I touched the ceiling that night in the classicals. I'm not too sure, but
Oh my god.
that was like the most memorable night for me. I think I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
That's so cool. Crowd serving, like,
Yeah, in a club. Like, we're not at a concert.
No.
Like, but that's what I'd say when, like, we try and give people that experience is to, like, you know, you don't go to any party and just see, like,
See people crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Hell no. That's crazy.
that's kind of different, especially out here, I think, in the party scene.
and WAP.
Oh. Yeah, my turn. All right. Well, I'm going to have to go all the way back to, like, one of the first events. This was the...
Early.
This was the third party we did after the surprise party. The one, my birthday, for the basement. So, let's just start that off with everybody came through. I didn't even know all these people were gonna show up to my house. My mom was there.
Oh,
My mom was turning up with us. That's how lit it was. She was
Oh
just
my God.
upstairs, and like the first floor and the basement is just like flooded with people. Like everybody showed up. So the shots start rolling in, and the big old cups start getting poured, and the blunts is being passed around. So I go down to the basement, and it's crazy hot. Like, I had on a button-up and jeans in my own house. You know, it's my birthday, so I'm feeling good. I got my shoes on. I'm just walking around my house like it's not even mine. Like, I just showed up. So you go in the basement, and it's like everyone's down there is just, like, hopping and jumping. Like, it was a hole in my wall when everyone left. Actually, I think it was, like, 2 holes in the wall. And I was dancing with this girl when I got down there. I probably danced with her like 4 times, and I danced with her again before she left. Had to make sure of it. And we was dancing on my basement door, like in the back. And she started, it was a white girl, and she started going like crazy on me, like on some like just throwing her ass back, not even doing it the right way, just like tossing herself at me. So she's just tossing herself at me. And I'm like, all right, like, whoa, like, I got like 2 cans of soda in my hand, and I'm just dancing. And then I feel like something scratched my back, and I'm like what's scratching me? And as I look back, I realized that the whole door like just fell off the hinges. Of the
in your own house.
In my own house.
Oh,
like, it was
shit.
like, I guess it was a weak door. It was a wooden door, one of the hollow ones. And I look back, I'm like this chick just really. The door just broke. Like, it's really getting crazy in here. Holes in the wall, doors breaking. Like,
Mom upstairs.
Mom upstairs. I'm like, oh, she's gonna flip. I know she's gonna flip when she comes downstairs. But that was the third party. Yeah, that was definitely one of the best ones to me. Hands down.
Mind you, right? We're in West Orange, and you know, we pretty much, me in high school, I was never really going out like that, so I only knew kids from West Orange. People from Orange, East Orange, Maplewood, Montclair in there. It's it's kids with high school kids with guns in there,
right.
like underage drinking. I'm sure somebody had to get fingered or something in there.
The worst side of the youth.
Yeah, it was like real raunchy, real raunchy. It was lovely. It was lovely.
That's really the best stories you guys have.
I mean, I have plenty.
Yo, it's like
Damn,
so
man,
much,
I was
bro.
expecting like.
Okay, all right. This is another.
I want
crazy
something
one.
like
I got
that'll make me stand up and leave the room.
It's another crazy one, right? All right, so we did I think it was the Bang Out 2, right? We did a house party on Watchung Avenue in West Orange, and we did it. The first part, Bang Out 1, was back there, and it was just one backyard, but it was really like 2 backyards because you walk in between 2 houses and the backyard split.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, one house has parking on each side. So the second time we knocked down the neighbor's fence, and it was pretty much a backyard the same size. So I want to say,
What do you mean you knocked down the neighbor's fence?
I mean, they were out. They were in it. So yeah, it was pretty much like 4 backyards in one. And it was crazy lit. Right? Oh, this is, you know, I don't think I ever finessed anybody as much in my life as I did that night, right? So it's like, I think the party just started, bro. It's like 9:30, 10. Cops pull up, right? They're like, oh yeah, you guys got to shut it down. We're getting complaints. I'm like, no, you can't do this. We actually had an investor at the time who came to the event. He was actually about to invest into like a big show for us. It didn't work out, but they had backed out at the last minute. But, you know, so I'm like, nah, like, you can't, like, there's no way you're going to shut this down. Like, he's not even here yet. Like, you can't come. Like, we have an investor on the way. So he's like, okay, well, yeah, you have to wait till my sergeant comes. So we're just sitting out in front of the house, me, Sativa, and a security guard that we hired. Mind you, the security guard's hood as hell. It was like 6'5".
Oh, no. It's
dreads,
no help to the cause.
Yeah, no. He was like talking to the cop like, you rookie, like, you're a rookie. We're looking at him. We're like, are you serious? Like, are you chill, bro? Like, chill. So the sergeant comes.
Trying to be a hashtag.
Yeah, exactly. So the sergeant comes and, like, bro, we gave him no room to talk. We were just like, yo, bro, like, you can't, like, please don't shut us down. Like, you know, we're gonna keep it under control, everything. So after like 5 minutes of really just chopping his ear off, he had no choice but to be like, all right, you know what? Keep the front clear. Just keep the music down to a minimum. So, the party's going on. Yeah. Now it's about like, I think 1 at night now. And I think like a table or some shit fell in the backyard. Mind you, I'm in front of the house, like clearing everybody out, making sure there's nobody there. Cops are on the scene, helping with it a little bit. But I think the table like fell so hard.
I see where this is going.
Yeah. So, the cops thought something bad was going back there. And then I think Showcase was DJing at the time, and he played like a sound bite of a gun.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, next thing you know, you see all the cops in front of the house, like going in back of their trunks, pulling out guns. Yeah, it got like real crazy quick. This big ass white bald cop walks in the back with a shotgun over his back. He's like, "Everybody, get the fuck out of here!" Da, 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 da. Yo, it was crazy. Like Twitter, the internet, the next day was like going crazy, bro. I'm surprised that video didn't go viral. Like the cop with the shotgun over his back, like legit, like he was ready to blow somebody's head off, bro. Like it was crazy. It was mayhem, bro. Like you should have seen everybody
running everywhere,
bro. It was crazy. It had to at least be maybe 800 people there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy. Shit. It's cool though, man.
Oh my god.
Let me just talk about this. Wasn't even our party. This was just a party from senior year. It was probably like the end of the year, I believe, and I guess she had the free. I guess she had OC for a couple days, and she figured she's just gonna throw a crazy party. So, I link up with the gang, me, Rome, a couple of the fellas, and we got this drink called the Pussy. We call it the Pussy because it's pink, and I would give you guys the ingredients, but it's exclusive, so
it's secret. You
only taste it when you're with us.
Family secret.
So we turning up, all right? We already killed one pussy. We made two. We made one and we had two. So we killed one and we went to the wave with another one. So we get to the party, and when I get there, first thing I saw was Jello shots and tits. So I'm thinking it's going to be a great night, I got to get wasted. We all got to get fucked up tonight because there's Jello shots and tits everywhere. So we get there.
Really quick, how do you guys get home?
Dude, oh man. I don't even remember.
Or do you not get home?
Sometimes we don't get home. Sometimes I might crawl home if I have to.
Yo. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I know where you're going with the end of the story. He'll have an answer for you shortly about how to get home.
So let me stop.
So I get there and I'm just turning up. I'm drinking, I'm taking shots. And I probably was doing that for about like 15 minutes probably. I got so wasted, so fast. I was drinking so much, so fast. So I'm dancing, I had my phone playing music. I was playing Ace Hood, I'm fucked up, I'm rolling. That was playing. And then I went to go throw up. I was feeling sick. Oh man, I'm feeling fucked up. I'm about to go yak. So I leave out the party. I left my phone. I leave my phone playing music. I don't trust anybody like that to leave my phone on the aux in someone's house. So I leave
it. Cuplife party.
No, this wasn't even Cuplife. This was just a regular house party. From senior year. So I leave out. I'm yakking my brains out on this tree outside, like for probably 10 minutes. I'm just yakking, and then I just remember falling, and then boom. It was over after that. I was blacked out for the rest of the night. So I don't know where Roman is. I don't know where Tiva is. I don't know where Soggy. I don't know where nobody is. I'm just out. So I wake up and I'm in my driveway. Now I don't even know how this sounds to you, but this is exactly how it happened. I woke up and I was in my driveway,
laying in your driveway, you were asleep in your driveway.
Yes, in my driveway. I was that wasted. So I'll get up. I'm checking my pockets. I don't have no wallet.
You got all your clothes on?
I have no phone. Wait, I'm missing some clothing. I'm missing my hat, my fedora, my favorite one too. My hat was gone. No phone, no keys, no wallet. So I'm like, all right. I'm home, so let me just walk in the house. So I walk in the house.
Oh, no.
Here's my mother. My mother's bugging like, where have you been? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been calling you. I've called your friends. No one knows where you are. I'm so drunk. I'm like, look, I gotta go upstairs and crash because I can't even function right now. So I call Rome off the house phone. I have no phone. I call Rome. He like, yo. I'm like, yo, like, what happened, bro? He's like, yo, you good, son? Your mom Dukes was looking for you, bro. Everybody was looking for you. Where you go? I'm like, bro, I have no idea. I just woke up in the driveway. Like, I got grass stains on my shirt. Like, somebody just dumped me over on my house. Like, here, get out, go home. Like, you driving us crazy. That was one hell of a night. I don't even know who took my stuff.
We actually got a call.
Anything. Oh,
let's see if it's sativa. It might be sativa.
I hope so. Who's hot? That was Gianni. Shit, that was the G's.
Yo.
That'd be one of them.
Yo,
Who is it?
Sativa Cuplife.
Hey!
Sativa CL in the building. Was good, my boy.
Shit, cool.
What's going on, man? What are you up to right now?
Busting out these plays, man. Doing what I'm supposed to do. Got some
As
big
you
shit coming for
should.
2017.
Have you been listening to us so far, the show, or nah?
Nah, bro, I can't find the link.
It's on the, we'll worry about that later. We were just finishing up a story that Wap was talking about. Actually, he didn't even finish yet.
I was telling about the night I woke up in the driveway after Gianni's party, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, oh damn. That's what I said when I woke up.
Wait, now that we got you on the line, why don't real quick, because I know you're a busy guy. You're doing your thing. Yeah. What's one of the craziest experiences you've had at a Cuplife party? And don't give me some whack. You lost a shoe. Something like you saw someone's eye fall out.
Crazy shit for us. Damn, I'm gonna take it back to the first house party days.
Everybody taking it.
That party must have been.
Yo, it was really crazy.
That was legendary, man. Nigga, that's some other shit, man. That's some Project X on crack, nigga. That's way better than Project X. But nah, yeah, I don't know. I was just lost, bro. Like, I walked in the wave. It was just so many different vibes. It was like white girls drinking beer. Just putting niggas off vans
with guns
and shit.
With guns.
I was just like, whoa, what is going on? Then I go in the living room and then I'm seeing this shaking the asses. It was just super lit. And I'm 17 at the time, so I'm like, this shit crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah, the first party was definitely like the real hands down Project X. However, the way the movie looked, it was similar, just like
yeah, it definitely was like levels of just crazy.
Yeah, levels of craziness. Like first, like top floor was a little calm, and then the bottom floor was just hectic. Like that's where all the guns and the pills were.
Well, I was gonna say it was the perfect mesh between the hood and the suburbs. I swear to God, like that shit went together so great. Like it wasn't no problem.
It was beautiful.
Everybody it was beautiful for real. It was art.
Like white girls holding the hood niggas' guns, taking pictures with it, type shit.
Like, yeah,
this is a gun. It was beautiful, man. It was lovely.
I wish I could still do shit like that.
That's the type of waves we'd be looking for today. Like, yo, I wish somebody threw a party that we threw a couple years ago.
Like, we can't even do that anymore.
Word.
Well, we're business professionals.
We're really glad that you called in, actually. But what's why don't you tell everyone the streets out there what's your role in Cuplife and where can people find you at?
Pretty much, I'm just day-to-day business. Just making sure everything gets done, putting together all the events, booking the spot.
You're a full-time Cuplife employee.
Yes. Yes, definitely. I'm an employee, owner, slave, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, what else do I do? Just scheduling content, pretty much everything. We all do play a little part, you know what I'm saying? If someone needs help, we're gonna help them, you know what I mean? So
he didn't even say he was a DJ.
Role.
Yeah, tell him
yeah,
you're a
I
DJ
mean-
too, bro.
Where I mean, I wouldn't even call myself a DJ. I just like music a lot, and sometimes I just want to show people the music I fuck with.
I
That's,
feel that.
just so you know, that's DJing.
Yeah, I think that's what they call that nowadays.
But nah, I'm not
But
your
not like a real one.
average DJ. I'm not the head ass in the club every week.
But if there's one
Talking
thing we
about
all
follow
got in
me
common,
on
it's that
Instagram and Twitter.
love for the music.
Word, facts. I love music.
Yeah, the energy.
Word up.
And just so you know, I always get, I hear a lot about this type of music. Shout out Damon, because Damon always tells me that you're a good DJ. Telling me, and I'm his
Word.
DJ.
Love the thing.
So I always hear you have a good taste in music and everything.
Where I like to play everything, man. I grew up in like a West Indian house, but like I'm first generation American, and my mom came to America in like the 90s, so she got
Here we go, he's giving
caught
us a
on
life
like
story.
90s hip hop, and then we got like Caribbean music, anything, man. I listen whatever the fuck.
And where could people find you on the interwebs?
Sativa CL on all platforms. I mean, well, Twitter and Instagram, I don't got nothing else. Or Snapchat, but I don't even really fuck with that shit.
Word.
Instagram took over. Fuck all that.
Sativa, thank you for calling in. We're going to get the show wrapped up in a little bit. But hopefully we could get you in here soon.
Facts. Nah, we gotta come back and do something just for what.
Definitely, for sure. Thank you so much, Sativa.
Alright, bro.
Alright, my boy.
Peace.
Alright.
So before we wrap up, we need to discuss one party that happened with you guys, and it was at Arnold's house.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very
About
rare.
2 summers ago.
Very rare night. Everybody was in rare form.
Everyone was there.
Everybody. It was a great night.
Arnold, scoot over here, because we gotta hear first of all your input and how this went about. Because, all right, just to give you background on from my perspective, what the party was. I threw parties 2 years ago. We tried over the summer, but we're forming into something different. It's called Baker Sessions, where we combine live music and DJing in a backyard setting. So the whole point was to be in people's backyards. We threw 3 parties that summer, and Arnold's house party was supposed to be the after party to my party, because we threw our parties in Livingston. So we only played until 10 because we were really, really, really not trying to get in trouble, because it wasn't that kind of party. And also these were large residences that let us, we didn't want to overstay our welcome. So 10 o'clock, that was it. That was when we ended it. So we made Arnold's party we were going to make it the after party. We had a group chat and everything lined up. We had the whole group chat with all of us in it, talking about how we're going to organize it, everything. I wake up that morning and I see a flyer going around all of a sudden about a house party in West Orange. And I'm like, that sucks, because now people aren't probably going to come to our party. They're going to go to that party. So I'm like, damn. So I posted in the chat, and I'm like, yo, there's another party going on. Cuplife's doing it. Man, like, maybe not. We're not going to get enough people to come out, whatever. Turns out it was the same fucking party that you actually made a flyer for. And I just want to know, how did you guys get involved? Because
I ain't make a single damn fly.
Yeah.
well, of course you didn't.
Well, I think Emron.
Yeah.
Emron linked that together.
God.
If you're from West Orange and you know Emron, he definitely loves different business ventures, you could say. So
he's doing his he got
the cream, right?
shea butter.
Yeah. I've actually got a sample. It's actually really nice. Go cop that for your girl, man. I think it's like $9 a bottle.
I'm a relatively ugly dude, but my skin's popping. You should check it out.
Yeah, it makes you glow, man. You look shiny right now.
Thank, I appreciate it. It's very
You're glowing. He's glowing because of the
Chavoy.com.
CHEVOI.com. Just check it out.
Are you a sales rep?
I don't know. I'm broke. This college shit not working out.
He wants a sponsorship.
Shavoy. Yeah.
You can't be dark and ashy. You gotta choose one.
Okay, so Imran got into it.
Okay, so he reached out to, I believe it was maybe Sativa. You know, I guess they needed the regular DJ, flyer, so we outsourced, you know, kind of helped put it together, made it look nice and presentable. We didn't even really promote. It was mainly like showcase and
yeah, because it was the day of.
Yeah, it was like the day of. It was real short.
Yeah,
short notice. And just know that was like wild. It got real wild in there. Like I think I came like an hour late with a water gun, like, you know, one of the little water pistols, and I was just sitting down in the cut shooting people that walked by, and nobody knew what was going on. Everyone's like, "Yo, where's this water coming from?" But yo, man, I think, did your floor like shift down or something? Like,
my house smelled like dirty pussy and Henny for 2 weeks.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
The floor was stained, but I fixed that up. What was crazy, though, was the couch got fucked up.
Yeah, didn't the arm fall off or something?
I got new couches. You know, couches are bread.
Yeah,
like, I had saved up maybe $2,000 to buy a new car because I had to commute to go to college. I bought 2 couches. I bought 2 couches. And the crazy part about it, though, is like there's still shit from that party that's kind of like just like my little brother was cleaning up for Thanksgiving some shit. We just found mad ping pong balls and solo cups the other day.
That's beautiful.
A couple weeks ago.
Like
beautiful.
That Christmas when we were putting up the Christmas tree, we opened up the fireplace and it's just mad bras and panties came out.
That's lovely. Weren't you guys serving like Hennessy straight with like Molly in it downstairs?
Panties and stuff.
I don't. I live with other adults.
I mean, your little section.
No, I'm good, man. I'm okay.
Save those.
Yeah.
No, it was an experience. I'd do it again, just not at my house.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely wouldn't throw a party at my house.
I think it made me a better man and put hair on my chest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you had to feel the raft, man.
The best part was Arnold had everything in his house already out and open, like it was not meant to have a party that day. Like he had everything in the shelves.
Yeah, you did.
Like everything was still.
Where did you get the thought of throwing a party at your house?
I was bored.
Well, we were having the what's it called? How many days of the John Doe? We made a hashtag for it.
It was a whole month.
It was 30 days of the John Doe, where he wanted to have a party every single day because his parents were out.
I remember that.
So it was like I went over your house a couple times during those 30 days, but the party was with like maybe the last third. No, it was like in the middle, I think, of the 30 days.
Well,
so that's why he did it.
But I had thrown a party, or I had something every night.
Yeah, I do remember that. I definitely came through, like, you know, previous times before the banger.
But that one got out of hand, but it's okay.
It was the last. It wasn't
the last because the house was so fucked up. You couldn't fuck it up anymore, so you might as well just keep
Fuck
partying.
it. Yeah,
I'm not even playing.
Just keep doing shit. Yeah, I remember. I think I came through like a week before. It was like Henny on the table, like Dutch guts everywhere and shit. And there was no party thrown yet. It was just like kickback type, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's all go to Arnold's house because he has the free.
Oh my God! Is Ant sleep?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's not good for our brand.
Saturday's
Had a long
fucked,
night of
man.
drinking.
Saturday's fucked.
That's what happens, man. School does it. School will do it to you.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, don't go to school and don't wear condoms.
That's got to go on the live stream.
Yeah.
The craziest was when I walked in the living room and the lights turned on and Showcase was taking down his equipment and the TV is on the ground.
Oh, man.
Stopped.
No, the TV was fine.
Well, the TV, what's it called? The TV stand completely stomped.
Oh, I think I came through. Didn't you have the TV on the floor after that?
For a minute,
yeah. I came through after that and was watching TV on the floor.
So I think the best thing was that when my parents came home, my dumb ass tried to hide it.
The TV?
No, the TV was fine. But I had to get a new TV stand. I put that shit together by hand. There was some IKEA shit, so there were no actual directions. I had to use my imagination.
Nice.
And the couches, I got different couches, but they were gonna break anyway. So I tried to play it off like, yeah, I'm trying to do you a favor.
That's very suspect.
They realized that something happened because there were no windows on the TV stand. They used to have sliding doors. I didn't put the sliding doors in because I couldn't do it. And then after that, I kind of just disappeared for like 3 months.
Yeah, but your neighbors didn't say nothing?
My neighbor was my bouncer.
He was pretty good at what he was doing too, bro. He was definitely good at what he was doing.
And I'm leaving because I'm just done. I showed up late because my party ended late. So then can someone wake him up? He's snoring. Yo, just hit him.
I don't even think you can hear.
You smack him.
How's the mic picking up? Yo, you're snoring, bro.
Oh, my fault, bro.
We're live.
My fault, bro.
It's all good, bro.
Your boy had the mean touch earlier.
Yo.
This is rare right now.
So rare. Yo, I wish people could see what Ant looks like right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I got the groovy sunglasses.
He's just floating sunglasses.
I got the like redneck glasses.
Yeah.
The bootleg Oakleys.
Yeah.
You got some New Balances?
Yeah.
Nah.
He got the school shooter 5000. Very rare. Very fire.
Oh, man. I'm leaving the party, and I see this white kid throw an empty bottle of Henny at the neighbor's steps.
That's tough.
And then take a piss in the neighbor's front lawn. And I'm like, this kid, like, why, man? And I'm like...
He almost punched Aura in the face.
Wow.
And I ate that shit. And he just left.
Wow.
And I just gotten punched in the face, and I was like, what the fuck?
Fuck it.
But it's whatever.
A lot of fights, too. There's like 4 fights that night.
I missed that one.
Yeah. I saw 3.
I think
there was definitely a lot of nonsense.
There was 2 fights I saw in the driveway. Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. It was definitely
So,
very cultural.
That's a party.
The thing is, too, is like that day I had gone up to the Mad Decent Block Party in Brooklyn.
I think I remember seeing you on the train.
That's right. Yeah,
remember?
we met up in Newark.
Yeah.
I
remember. We ran. I
you
ran
going
into
to Dougie F shit, right?
Yeah, we were going to the block party. Yeah.
And I was with these like 3 goofy white kids.
Yeah. From Rowan, right? I believe. Yeah. I remember that day clearly.
And I went up to Mad Decent. I don't remember coming back. So like the party, I don't even remember. Honestly, I just remember the aftermath.
Oh, that's the day we're talking about. Now I get it.
Wow.
That explains the water guns that I had. You know, they had the water guns at the block party and shit.
Yes.
So
yeah, because they had the Dougie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
I remember Arnold coming down after the party in what looked like in your pajamas. Just up. You were upstairs the whole time.
So I had just had back surgery.
Oh my god.
So I had taken Percocet for my back from the cut. Now, it wasn't some recreational shit. I forgot you're not supposed to drink on perks. So that's why the party went a little bit out of control. I feel like had I been downstairs, I would have definitely been able to be like, hey, stop that and watch people break my shit instead of being upstairs while people broke my shit.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy videos of like kids jumping on your couch. I think
one went viral.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Jungle Juice.
The Grey Goose.
Oh yeah, that video did go viral.
Yeah,
Word.
They were very. My man was very upset because he felt that we wasted his Grey Goose. But somebody should have tagged him in the video.
Yo, it went to the cause, man. That was it.
It's for
it was
the
all
culture.
for the
It's
cause,
for the people.
baby.
That was a good night.
Yeah, man, that was a great night. But things like that, that's cup life right there. It's the lifestyle. That's the lifestyle.
And that was the night I told myself I'm never letting Cup Life touch my house ever.
Yo, I wouldn't let Cup Life touch my house either. Honestly, I wouldn't. If you do, you're great.
But Arnold did it for all of us. So thank you, Arnold.
Thanks.
We never said thank you, but thank you.
Thank
you for throwing a party that made West Orange history.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Shout out to Vinny. He threw those flyers out. What did it say?
Vinny Cavallero.
That's the West Orange legend right there.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's the OG.
He's another one that we go back with because Lords.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Are y'all
Crazy.
in church over there? Or is that where you went to school?
We went to school there. and church when we felt like it.
Yeah. I think the only time I've been to that church, I think we had like a bomb scare one time.
Oh yeah,
we were
when
all
someone
in the church.
Yeah.
Like, why would you put us to the church next to the school that has the fake bomb in it?
Right. Can we go a little further?
Because
church. It don't matter because Jesus was going to save you anyway. You was good. You was in good hands.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was stupid.
That was.
I never thought of it until just now. At like how many years ago? That's crazy.
They walk us down the block like.
Yeah, down the block.
No, we were literally like in the building next door to the school though.
But we're gonna start wrapping up here. But Wop, I want to know, man, if we could get a freestyle out of you.
Yeah, let me see.
While we're getting the song lined up, what kind of stuff can we expect from you guys in the future?
Well,
right now we've been playing in 2017. I want to say for the past month and a half, maybe 2 months. As far as WAP, we definitely just been working on his content. We only dropped 2 singles this year for him, so it's
First
pretty much
2 singles, man, out now.
Toast and Mo Money. You could catch that on SoundCloud.
Link in the bio.
Yeah,
Drinks on WAP on IG.
Search JWAP on SoundCloud. So we'll definitely be dropping a project from him sometime next year. A couple more buzz singles. But yeah, we've been working on a lot of content, just photo shoots. As you can see, trying to hit all these local radio stations just to build up the presence for him. As far as Cuplife, we're definitely trying to do like I told you earlier, the concerts. I actually been talking to the guys, man. I want to do like a tastemaker network event. I think that'd be really dope. We got a lot of outlets out here that we actually haven't really used like we should. So I feel like we could probably get a lot of people incorporated in that, make something really dope.
Keep progressing, man. We're just getting better and better. We're gonna keep going, keep it moving.
Yeah, definitely. You can expect the events.
Events, more music, more talent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the idea out there. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Throw it out there.
We want to do a Satyourday Radio Cuplife event.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
A loft party.
That'd be fly.
We already have the location.
Let's get it. We could definitely lay that out for 2017, man, for sure.
Deal.
Yeah, no, we could lock that in.
Deal.
Man. We'll definitely schedule that, plan that.
That will come up.
So what happened to
Yeah, with it.
the pasty white kid? He ain't come through.
Who?
Well, white kid.
I don't know who he's talking about.
Alec.
Oh, he's not here right now, man. But like, whoever's here is here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on right now?
It's like, nah, it's coming crazy at school right now.
But we want to do a loft party with Cuplife for sure.
Yeah, man.
For the culture, something fun, something chill. Get
Don't disappoint, man.
Some great DJs in there, and let's just play some great music and give people a great time.
For sure, man.
We definitely want to try to do that. So
yeah, we could. Yeah.
Man, that's all we about.
But gonna wrap up. Where can people find you? And shout out some dates of your next. We got New Year's for you, right?
Yeah. We gotta lock that in. We got New Year's Eve. I believe it's 180 Bloomfield Ave, Montclair, New Jersey. It's a loft, very dope. Very fly, very upscale. Dressed to impress, strict dress code. Come through. We got them early bird tickets on Eventbrite. You could catch
no
those.
Tims.
Yeah, no Tims, no boots,
no boots,
no cream thermals, no True Religion Scullies,
boots, nothing.
No
Especially
ACGs,
no
no North Face pants. Keep it classy, baby. You could catch that link. It's actually on our website, cuplife.us. Again, that's cuplife.us. You can find me at Easy2Wavy on Twitter and Instagram.
Easy. WAP at.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Good brother, it's okay, good brother.
Follow me, man, on IG and Twitter. Drinks on WAP. Drinks on WAP. WOPP. Make sure you add the extra P.
Hey.
Watch ball. Y'all watch ball. Basketball.
Basketball? Yeah, here and there.
Pass.
Who?
Craig Sager.
Who? Craig.
Dude with the crazy shoots on TNT.
What about him?
He just passed.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Light blue, pink, green.
Oh man, oh yeah.
He's an OG in the NBA.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to my great
Just got
uncle.
word.
Damn, that's a big one right there.
Shoot. Well, thanks for the vibe.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
It was a cold word.
Couldn't wait 5 minutes. Damn. Is there like a Cup Life anthem you guys always play? Like that one song, something,
Yo, man. I mean,
or like an inside joke you all like just when that song comes on, you're like, only the Cup Life, like oh shit, it's out.
It's like one of those. Yo, man.
It's so many. It's so many. Like, it's not really anything specific.
I would say this though. I think out of like all the artists that are like mainstream right now, I'd say I think Ray Shrummer definitely like depicts the lifestyle the best. You know, it's so ironic that they're called Shrum Life, but I mean, they kind of represent a lot of what we do. Just yeah, pretty much, just the vibe of how they carry themselves and how they party. Yeah. I don't know, man.
For what it's worth, every time I hear Antidote, I have PTSD to when my house broke.
Yeah,
that Travis Scott.
That's beautiful. That I remember that. That's wow.
All right, well, Cup Life, it's always a pleasure.
Always.
Thank you guys so much. You want to shout out
Thanks
the
for having
team?
us.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Shout out
the whole roster, man. Zwang, Mansa Musa the Great. We got M Foreign. Look out for him too. That's another artist we working with hand to hand.
Right.
The youngest, shout out to Ali G. Shout out to Manny G. He might fuck your bitch and rob your father. Shout out to Jody Joe. He's on the north, always rolling up.
Ag CL.
Yeah, shout out to Ag CL. I think he was the first to get tatted CL. He got the CL.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he got the CL emoji tatted.
No, you don't. Are you serious?
Yeah. He got it over the liver.
I don't see it. Where is it? Is that it right there?
Yeah, look, it's like a birthmark.
That's not a tattoo.
That's what happens when you're dark skinned and you get tattooed.
That's what happens when you're drunk off Hennessy and get a tattoo.
You get it over your liver.
Get it right over your liver.
That's love.
That's love, man. That's dedication. Now you can't go back. You gotta keep going now.
It's a celebration, man. It's very universal. Like you can fill up your cup. You can fill your cup up with love, ambition, hustle.
Tears, joy.
Yeah, joy, everything, man. Happiness. Cup Life is not just drinking. It's not about partying. It's a real positive thing. We like to really, really push that upon people. Like we don't just drink and turn up. Like it's actually trademarked. It's actually LLC. We're actually running like a business. We file taxes. So but that's a lot of things people don't see. They only just see Cup Life and what they see. They don't really see the back end. So it's definitely like a positive thing.
And when people meet us, like one time we was chilling around these new chicks, and Easy gave them the rundown of what we were about, and like her whole perspective of how she viewed us just changed. Like we told her what we were about. It's not like just drinking, like he just said, and then it's not about just turning up and getting into trouble. I mean that's the fun part about it. But it's bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. So.
You see, I know that because I know you guys and I know what the whole point of the parties, and we've talked about it before briefly, but you're right, people don't know that from the outside. People don't know you and everything, but that's why we got you here.
Yeah, definitely.
And we got to talk about it. For example, a perfect example is Fat Boy. When we had Fat Boy in here, he's not just some ignorant guy.
Not. Yo, Fat Boy's real humble, bro.
But if you don't know him, if you live in Florida and you see his videos, you think he's the most ignorant person. You think that's how he is 24/7.
Nah, man, he's a very genuine dude, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fat Boy.
Yeah, shout out Fat Boy. But what can we expect from you guys in the future? What can we see in 5 years? Maybe not even parties.
5 years.
Or your next feature.
5 years, man. Music festivals, bro.
Yeah, look forward to those concerts, man. I can't imagine how many new tough ass artists are gonna come out within the next 5 years. So we definitely gonna be. Those are the people we're gonna have on stage. We're gonna have that concert ready for you guys.
Definitely just trying, get you guys like the latest artists that's out here before they pop. Like, bro, I met Uzi at Trilectro in DC. I want to say 2014 summer. Before the hype. Like,
his mixtape was dope then. I look at him.
Yeah, the real. What was it?
A lot of people don't even know about that.
The real
first
Uzi
mixtape.
Vert.
That was the fire.
Yeah, so like, you know, that's what we really want to focus on, is bringing people out here like that before they're big, you know, and just being the ones to set that tone out here.
We could be the cause
for everybody. But definitely, you know, concerts for sure. Definitely look out. We're definitely working on a showcase, a tastemaker event. Besides the parties, you know, the parties is cool, but we want to actually do something for the people as well. So, like I said, that Tuned Up Tuesdays every Tuesday. You know, new artists.
And you can see that with our events. We did the cookout where everything was free.
Yeah,
you know, the punch out, everything entry free, burgers free, drinks free. You know, you got to give back. So that's our way of, you know, showing our respects.
Beautiful.
Thank
you guys so much.
Thank you.
Loved having you on the show. Definitely gonna have you guys back in here, hopefully in the future.
For sure.
When we got the festivals going, all that good stuff. When WAP is on Hot 97.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So thank you. Anything else you want to say? Last time, shout out the website.
Cuplife.us, and don't forget to follow us on IG at Cuplife, and that's it.
Cuplife.
Boom. Thank you once again. You were listening to Satyourday Radio, and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your day.